Hello viewers, 4DIYers here with another tutorial video for everyone. In this particular video here, I'll be doing a demonstration how to change the oil on a BMW M62. As always, if you're not a subscriber, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. This particular vehicle I'm working with here today is a 1997 BMW 540i E39 body style equipped with a 4.4 liter V8. The same engine can be found in the BMW E31, E38, and E53 models. A similar procedure can also be applied to the M60 V8, which was found on the E31, E32, E34, and E38 models. First, start by safely elevating the front of the vehicle. I find it's easiest to use drive-on ramps. It's best to do this when the engine is hot, so the oil flows best. Have an oil pan and place it under the vehicle. Then using a 17mm socket and 3/8 drive ratchet, loosen the drain plug on the oil pan of the engine. Once that drain plug is loose, remove it by hand. Normally what I like to do is back the bolt out by hand while holding it into place. When I can feel the threads are no longer in contact, I can pull the drain plug quickly away while the drain pan is directly underneath. This will keep my hands somewhat clean, allow the engine to drain. This normally takes a few minutes. While you're waiting for the oil to drain, we can move on to the filter housing. You can use a big wrench, socket, or adjustable wrench on the housing if it's overly tight. The hex head on the top is 36mm. Now I've already loosened the cap. Do not fully remove it. The thread should be either half or almost removed. The filter housing is intended to hold the oil, so on every engine startup, the engine isn't starving for oil until the oil is pumped throughout the system. You should hear the oil draining into the oil pan. Once the filter cap has been loosened, there is a small spring-loaded drain at the bottom of the reservoir. When the filter is released, this is activated. Inside the cap is clips which allows the filter to snap into place. These can break over time, unfortunately, but if your drain is still in good working condition, it should be able to pop up the filter. If there is no oil inside the housing, or if it doesn't drain, the drain may need to be repaired or cleaned. As you can see, the filter housing has an O-ring. This should be replaced every time you change the oil. A new replacement O-ring should come with a new filter. Simply use a standard screwdriver to pop up the old O-ring. Careful not to damage the plastic cap. Ensure the O-ring seat is clean and then install the new replacement. Apply a little oil to the O-ring for lubrication so it seats properly. Remove the old filter. Pair up the old and new filter to make sure they are the same. Install the new filter, which should snap into the cap. The filter only installs in one way. The new filter also comes with a new crush washer for the drain plug, and that needs to be replaced too. Remove the old washer. The drain plug and mounting surface of the oil pan does need to be cleaned so there won't be any seating issues. Use a clean rag for this. Then install the drain plug. Torque specifications are 18 foot-pounds or 25 newton meters. Remove the oil cap and fill the engine with oil. You can use a funnel, or if you're brave enough, you can dump it out of the jug straight into the valve cover. While pouring from the jug, as a tip, do it from the side of the jug, as you'll be able to get closer to the hole, therefore less chance of spillage. The M62 V8 requires 7.5 liters or 7.9 US quarts of synthetic oil with a 5W30 weight. The weight can be slightly changed depending on your climate or what season you're in. Normally I like to prime the filter housing, which prevents a dry startup. Dump about 2 to 3 inches of oil into the filter housing. Tighten the cap. Torque specifications are 18 foot-pounds or 25 newton meters. For checking the oil, remove the dipstick, which is located at the front of the engine bay. Normally I like to check it a couple times, just in case the dipstick picked up some oil residue in the tube. So wipe as needed, then dip and remove and check. The oil should be between the high and low lines. That is the ideal spot. Start the engine and ensure there is no low oil pressure light on. If the light is triggered, immediately turn off the engine and check for any issues. Inspect for leaks. Pull the vehicle off the ramps, allow the engine to run for a few minutes, then turn off, and check the oil level again. BMW's recommended oil change interval is up to 25,000 kilometers or 15,000 miles, but refer to your owner's manual as this may vary between vehicles. Personally, I like to change my oil every 10,000 kilometers or 6,000 miles. The oil sample on the right is brand new, and the oil sample on the left is after 10,000 kilometers or 6,000 miles. Keep in mind I am using synthetic oil as well. Oil will darken over time, which is perfectly normal and doesn't necessarily mean there is an issue. A new oil will be amber in color. Oil darkens due to heat, additives, soot, and contaminants. For new videos every week, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.